Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Dishtvatam kamaliptena bahuna purilambita jagama hichaya avasam sahasaiva vimohita. So in the morning we can speak in Hindi for the foreign students, and in the evening there will be Hindi. Morning 7:30 to 8 or little more, similarly in the evening. So we are talking about Ajami. He was a nice Brahmin boy executing the duties of a Brahmana. But one day, while he was passing, he saw one Shudra and one Shudran embracing, kissing, talking, laughing, all lusty affairs. So, it is mentioned here, Shudra, ekadasu banangajata pitri sandhi sakridija adaya tatvabrita phalapushpa samit kushan dadarsha kaminam kachit shudram. Shudram. This business on the public way, kissing, embracing, this is meant for the Shudra. Therefore, it is said, Kalau Shudra Sambhava. In the Kali Yuga, the population is all Shudra. There is no Brahminical culture. Brahminical culture means Sama, Dama, controlling the mind, controlling the senses. A real Brahmin will never agree to embrace the opposite sex in public way. No, that is not Brahmin business. He has been trained out how to become controller of the mind, controller of the senses. That is the first business of a Brahmin. Sama, Dama, Satyam is truthful. Shoucham, clean, thrice taking bath. So you should always, you are given the chance of becoming Brahmin. You should not become again Shudra or Mlechas or Chandalas. Be careful. This is Brahmin business. If we again come back to Chandalas, or Chandala means less than the Shudra. Even Shudras, they eat meat under control. But Chandalas, they eat meat without any control. So just like in the Vedic society, although there are meat eaters, they would eat meat after offering sacrifice to goddess Kali. Restriction. Restriction. Because if you eat meat from the slaughterhouse, there is no restriction. You can go and purchase at any time. But if you follow the scriptural regulation, they say, yes, it is restriction, it is indirectly saying don't eat, but because this less intelligent person will not be able to understand, therefore they are giving some permission under certain restriction. This is restriction, that if you want to eat meat, then you must offer sacrifice to Goddess Kali, and then you can. And the Goddess Kali is worshipped once in a month. That means by restriction he will come to his senses, will give it up. A Shudra, up to Shudra, there is possibility of raising him, he can see ideal character. It is not that everyone be ideal character like a Brahmin, that is not possible, but still in the society there must be an ideal person who is actually Brahman. The Shudra, this kind of business on the public street, just like cats and dogs, they have sex pleasure without any shame on the street. Similarly, the Shudras, they embrace the opposite sex in the public street, and sometimes they have got sex also. I have seen in Western countries, without any shame. So he saw this Brahmin boy. The Brahmin's boy saw his young man, although he is qualified with the Brahmin, not exactly qualified, otherwise he would not have followed. He was on the neophyte stage. Therefore, we restrict no illicit sex, completely forbidden. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to keep oneself in the Brahminical standard and make a spiritual progress. Without being in the platform of Brahmana, you cannot make any spiritual progress. There is no Shudra, a Vaishya, but they can be trained up. Therefore Krishna says, Mang hi partha vyapasritya jepishu papajunaya sriya Shudra tatha Vaishya stepi janti parangati. In Krishna consciousness, a Shudra, a Chandala, the low born, he can be elevated to the higher stage of Vaishnava. Vaishnava is higher stage than Brahma. So, this boy, Ajamin, he was passing, he saw that the Shudra was embracing another Shudrani. Drishtyatam kamaliptena. But when he saw that this man and woman is embraced with one another with lusty desire, embracing woman or man, this is kama, lust. There is no question of any other thing. Kamaliptena. Drishtvatam kamaliptena bahuna. The man was embracing the woman and the woman was embracing. Pariliptena. Very closely attached. Everything was going on. Then we have got lusty desires. Everyone's heart, hridroga kama. The material world means there is a heart disease, which is called kama. Hridroga kama. So, hitcha avasam. This is called impetus. If I see one engaged in lusty or sex affair, naturally my sex desire also becomes awake. even though I am trying to control in the neophyte stage, still if I see in my thought something lusty affair, naturally I will be inclined to touch. That way it is called avasam. He was student, brahmachari, practicing sama, dhamma, sattam, saucham, was not very old man, was young man, but he could not control. That way it is said, hichaya avasam. Avasam sahasaiva. All of a sudden, vimohita, he became very much attracted. So, this is the social condition. If in society we have no restriction, then naturally those young boys and girls, they will be inclined. And as soon as one is sexually inclined, he forgets all other culture and gradually becomes downtrodden, as we will see from the life of Ajahn. Although he was tender. Similarly, this is a warning to our students that they are learning how to become Krishna conscious. It is a very difficult job to become Krishna conscious. Is not very easy thing. But by the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are trying to teach them, and it is becoming effective. Otherwise, how you all European and Americans could give up these four sinful activities? So try to preserve. And it can be preserved only by remaining in the devotional service. You can sagunan samathittaitan brahma bhuyaya manchapya vicharini bhakti yogena ja sevati sagunan samathittaitan brahma bhuyaya. As soon as you come on the platform of Brahma, Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasojati nakankati, then you will be able. Otherwise you will not be able. If you don't come on the transcendental platform, then you will not be able. So we have to stick to this principle, to keep ourselves on the transcendental platform, rising early in the morning, offer Mangalarati, then gradually one after another attending class, Guru Puja, and so on, up to till you go to bed. You should always be engaged. Then you will be above these three gunas. Just like this boy, Ajahn, he is attracted because all of a sudden he fell down on the platform of passion. There are three platforms, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. So if you keep yourself on the Sattvic platform, there is also chance to falling down on the passion and ignorance. But if you keep yourself in the Shuddha Sattva platform, Shuddha Sattva platform means devotional service. Sattanga Visuddhanga Vasudeva Saddhita. Shuddha platform means that is called Vasudeva. And Vasudeva can beget a child whose name is Krishna. Similarly, if you keep yourself on the Vasudeva platform, Sattanga Visuddhanga Vasudeva Saddhita, then Krishna will take birth. Krishna will take birth. So, our this rules and regulation, restriction means to keep one on the Vasudeva platform. You should remember all of that. And if you keep yourself on Vasudeva platform, these things will not entice you. Otherwise we shall be enticed and fallen down. Jagama hitchayavasam sahasaiva mohita. Sometimes we go to hear or see Ras Leela, but unless we are advanced in spiritual consciousness, this hearing of or seeing some Ras Leela, sometimes it brings us down. If one is actually seen Ras Leela, the result will be Ridrogu kamam apahinati achirena dhira. This is the injunction in the Srimad Bhagavatam. If one has actually heard from a realized person about Vikritam idancha brajavadavi Vishnu and Brajavadhu, the gopis, Vikritam, their lila, their pastime, Saddhanmitha anusunyat athavarnayam ja. One who is actually advanced in spiritual consciousness, Saddhanya, anusunyat, and hears from the realized person. Anu means parampara, not from ordinary person, professional and disciple, but from a realized person. The result will be Ridrogo kamam apuhinati. Then our natural lusty desires will disappear. That is the result. But in spite of disappearing our this lusty desire, if we increase our lusty desire, that means we are spoiling our life. Therefore it is forbidden that neophyte student, they should not indulge in these affairs of Ras Leela. You should be very careful. People are very much accustomed to see Ras Leela in Vrindavan. Maybe they are advanced, but the taste is whether he has given up his lusty desires. That is the test. If he has given up, then after seeing Ras Leela, he should not have returned to home. My Guru Maharaj used to say, do not go to Vrindavan with return ticket. So, therefore, it is very confidential. There are 10 cantos in Bhagavatam. 9 cantos are devoted to understand Krishna. 9 cantos. Then 10th canto begins. Then Krishna's birth and pastimes are mentioned there. So we should not jump over the 10th canto all of a sudden. People are very much anxious to jump over the 10th canto. No, 10th canto is the Mukharvinda. It is the face of Krishna, smiling. But Krishna worship begins from the lotus feet of Krishna. Nobody offers flowers and tulsi on the face of the Krishna. They offer on the feet. That is the beginning. The first and second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam are 2 lotus feet. So we have to go by and by. And when you are actually experienced devotional servant, then you try to understand the 10th canto. This is the way. Otherwise, there may be fall down, as this Ojamil fell down. He was neophyte, and as soon as he saw the Sudra and Sudrani embracing, he became victimized. So you should be very brahmachari. There are so many restrictions. Even to see woman, a beautiful woman is going, let me see. That is also forbidden. That is also subtle sex enjoyment. Gross and subtle. There are so many subtle sex enjoyment to think of woman, to see a beautiful woman going on the street, or to talk about woman, to read about woman. There are 8 kinds of subtle sexual enjoyment. So it is restricted. But in the Kali Yuga, it is very difficult to follow all the rules and regulations. One is not tender, even up to ripe old age, one becomes attracted by beautiful women, especially in the Western countries. I have seen in Paris, old man, 75 years old, 80 years old, they are going to the brothel. They are going to the nightclub. They are purchasing ticket to enter into the club, $50. Then they have to pay for the woman and wine and everything in this way. So Hridroga comes. This Hridroga, Hichaya, is a heart disease. It is very, very difficult to avoid unless one is fully Krishna conscious. That is stated by Jamunacharya. Jadavadhi mama chitta Krishna padara vindai nava nava dhamarantumasi Jadavadhi vatanari sangame smarjamane bhavati mukha vikara sustu nishthivata. This is the test. Jadavadhi Krishna padara vindai. Since I have learned how to take transcendental bliss from the lotus feet of Krishna, his experience, he was an emperor, he had ample opportunity of enjoyment, material. He was enjoying it, but he said, since I have become Krishna conscious and I am taking pleasure in Krishna consciousness, from that time, Bhatanari Sangame Smarjamane. Whenever I think of union with woman, I spite on it. This is the test. This is the test. How I am becoming advanced. You do not require any certificate from any others. You can learn yours. Just like when you are eating, you do not require any certificate from others whether I am feeling all right. Eating means you are hungry, so if you eat, you will feel satisfied, your hunger will be satisfied, you will be getting strength. These are the symptoms that you have eaten. Similarly, when you will no longer be attracted by this sex desire, then you should understand that I am now making progress in Krishna consciousness. This is the test. So, this boy became victimized. Although he was under training, he was not completely fit. Therefore, he felt victimized by seeing this affair, lusty affair. So, at that time, might be 1 or 2 cases. Now the whole world is full with all these lusty desires, especially in the Western country. Here also, now it has come. No more they are following the Vedic principles, but it is not so deteriorated as in the Western countries. So we should be very, very careful. Not only simply becoming careful will not. We must advance in Krishna consciousness. That is very easily done by chanting Hare Krishna. If you keep yourself always engaged in chanting Hare Krishna, then it will become Cheta Darpana Mana. This is Hichaya Vasam. This lusty desire is a disease of the heart. It is practically, it has no value. So, therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Cheta Darpana Marjana. They cleanse the heart with all dirty things. Cheta Darpana Marjana. How? Parang Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan. This is confirmed in Bhagavatam. Kirtanadiva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Vijayate. Simply by chanting can keep, if you follow the rules and regulations and chanting, then you will not be victimized. You will make your progress without any fear. Thank you very much.
Om Namo Bhagavate Mano Madhana Vepitam
Stambayan Atmanatmanam Javat Sattam Jatha Sutam No Sasaka Samadhatum Muno Madano Vekitam. So, his mind became very much agitated, young man, and he is seeing in his front that another young man and woman embracing and kissing. It is very difficult to restrain. Unless one is very advanced, it is not possible. That I was reciting the verse by Jamunacharya. Jadavadhi mama chitta padaravinde Krishna padaravinde nava nava dhamarantumat. Tadavadhi vatanari sangame bhavati sustunis. Unless one is very strong in Krishna consciousness, it is very difficult to restrain the mind and the senses. It's very difficult. Here it is said, Mana Madana Vekitam. Madana means Cupid or the lusty desire. So he was agitated, his mind was agitated by lusty desires. Therefore, we have to be very careful for the association. Sangha sanjayate kama. We develop different consciousness by particular association. Therefore, for advancing in Krishna consciousness, we must associate with the devotee. You cannot advance in Krishna consciousness without being in the association of devotees. Sri Narottam Das Thakur says, tell them that Hindi will be in the evening. Tell them that Hindi will be evening. They are going on. Yes. Between 7:30 to 8:30. So, Mana Madana Vedita. Cupid is always disturbing. This material world means this Madan, Cupid, whole material world. Janamaithunadi grihamedhi sukham mitucham. Grihomedhi means those who have decided to prolong this body for sense enjoyment. That is going on. Everyone is trying so hard. In big cities, they are working so hard, like hogs and dogs. Not for, they say that we are hungry, we must work very hard. But that is not the fact. The real fact is that we want to enjoy sex. So far hunger is concerned, you can control. But sex desire, it is very difficult for you. So this material world means that maithunadi. Maithun means sex intercourse. That is the beginning of material life. You know very well how strong is sex desires in the Western countries. Even an old man going to die, he has also, although he cannot enjoy sex, still he is trying his best by medicine, by other means, by intoxication, by stimulant. That is the only happiness of this material world. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham kandugane nakarayu ribadukha dukkham titpante neha kripana bahudukha bhaya kandutaiva manasija visayeta dhira. The human civilization means to create the population dhira, not to be disturbed by sex impulse. This is human. Not that so many so-called sadhus, and they are now preaching openly the yoga by sex. Yoga by sex. They have invented. Yoga means to find out the supreme law within oneself, within the core of the heart. That is real yoga. Yoga means to connect with whom? With sex life? No. The sex life connection is there even in the birds, beasts, ants, animals, worms, everywhere. Because the whole world is going on sex life. Does it require any yoga system? But people have fallen so down that they have invented, because people want it, and these rascals, they exploit them. This is going on. So, real yoga system means to control the senses, not to increase or indulge. Now they are clearly advertising in the Western countries transcendental meditation. There is no restriction, there is no question of faith, so many things. But as people want it, they want money, and they advertise like that. People do not want to follow the religious principles. People do not want any restriction. They advertise, yes, you haven't got to follow any restriction. You haven't got to believe in some religion. You simply pay me $125 and I give you a mantra and you become happy. This is right. But that is not the fact. The real fact is how to control the mind. Here we see that mana, madana, bepitam. nasasaka samadharu mano madana vedi. Our mind is always agitated for sense enjoyment. Mind is the master of the senses, or the chief man, just like superintendent. Mind is dictating, and the senses, the mind is dictating, you go here, there, immediately the legs go. You see here, the eyes see. The mind is the center. Manas sasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karasati. Bhagavad Gita. This living entity, mamaivansa, Krishna says, all these living entities, they are my part and parcel. The question may be, then why they are rotting here? If the living entities are part and parcel of Krishna and God, so why does he not live with God? The immediate answer is, manas sasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karsu. This living entity, this conditioned soul who has come to this material world, the only reason is that they want to satisfy the senses. Manas sasthani indriya. Therefore, there is struggle for existence. He wants to enjoy. He wants to become the enjoyer, but he is not enjoyer. That is called illusion. He is enjoyer. He cannot enjoy. Enjoyer is only Krishna. Purusha. Purusha sasatam. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Parabrahma param dhama pavitram paramam bhavam purusham sasatam adyam. Krishna, the Lord, is described as Purusha, and living entities are described as Prakriti. Aparayam itastu vidhi me prakritim para jiva bhuta mahabhava jayedam dharjate. Krishna has explained. There is material energy and spiritual energy. So, Jiva Bhuta, the living entity, they have been described as Prakriti. And Prakriti means female. And Krishna has been described as Purusha. So Purusha is the enjoyer and Prakriti is the enjoyer. We don't think that enjoy means simply sex. No. Enjoy means subordinate, to carry out the order of the Purusha. This is the position of Krishna and ours. We are part and parcel, just like the hands and legs are my part and parcel of the body. So the duty of the hands and legs are that carry out my order. I say my leg, carry me there, it will do immediately. My hand, just take it, I will take it. The hand will take it. So this is Prakriti and Purusha. The Purusha orders and the Prakriti performs the duty. This is the idea. Not that as soon as we say Prakriti, Purusha, immediately there is question of sex. No. Prakriti means obedient. Obedient to the Purusha. This is natural way. In the Western countries, they are artificially trying to become equal. But that is not possible by nature. And there is no such question, inferiority or superiority. There is no such question. That's like in the beginning, Jato va imani bhutani jan, janmadasya jataha. Where from this Purusha and Prakriti relationship began? Janmadasya jataha. it has begun from this absolute truth. Therefore, absolute truth is Radha Krishna. They are the same Purusha and Prakriti. But Radharani is the servitor, servant. Radharani is so expert that she always attracts Krishna by her service. This is Radharani's position. Krishna is called Madan Mohan. Here in Vrindavan there is Madan Mohan. And Radharani is called Madan Mohan Mohin. Krishna is so attractive that we are attracted by Cupid and Krishna attracts you. Therefore his name is Madan Mohan. And Radharani is so great that she attracts Krishna. Therefore she is the greatest. In the Vrindavan, therefore, people are accustomed to chant Radharani's name more than Krishna's. Jai Radhe. Yes. If you want Krishna's favor, you just try to please Radharani. So this is the way. Now, here it is a madana vipitam, mind was agitated. So this mind agitation will go on unless one is attracted by madana mohan. If we do not be attracted by the Madan Mohan, so long we are not attracted by Madan Mohan, we must be attracted by Madan, Madanabhi. This is the problem. And unless you can control your mind, unless you are able to control your mind not to be disturbed by Madan, there is no question of liberation or service. The ultimate goal of life is how to become free from this material engagement, repetition of birth, death and threefold miseries. That is the perfection. They do not know what is the goal of life, what is the perfection of life. The whole world, especially in this age, they are so fallen that they do not know what is the goal of life. All these big political parties, philosophers, scientists, there is no knowledge. They are in the dark. Therefore it is called illusion, in the dark. But we understand that Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is just like sun. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Andhaka. And this darkness means Maya. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Andhaka. Jaha Krishna taha nahi Maya Radhika. Mami uja prapadanti Mayami tam tadanti. This is the problem. So it is a great science. Krishna consciousness movement is a most scientific movement. To get the whole human society from the pitch of darkness. Grihanda Kupam. Grihanda Kupam. Prahlad Maharaj was asked by his father, what you have learned? The best thing what you have learned. He said, Hityandha Kupam, Hityatma Ghatam Grihanda Kupam, Vanangato Jad Harimasrayita, Tasadhumanne Asuravaja Dehinam Sada samidabhigna dhyam asadgraha. The same thing. Sada samudvigna dhyam asadgraha. The materialistic persons, they are always in anxiety. Tat sadhu manne asudavadya dehina. Dehina means not only human society, anyone who has accepted this material body, in small and big, the demigods Indra and Lords Brahma, such big, they are also living entities, and the ant is also living entities. By their pious activities, they have got big posts as demigods, prolonged life, and many other facilities. But they are all living entities.